What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first ever Gotta Get Your Proteins YouTube podcast. Yes, we are now pivoting and transitioning into a different space, looking to now talk about the nutrition and diet that we go through in the lifestyle, the Gotta Get Your Proteins YouTube lifestyle. And so the reason why I'm pivoting and transitioning over is because I thought it'd be better and easier for you guys to understand where I'm coming from if I explained it and talk to you guys about what I'm doing in this Gotta Get Your Protein process and diet journey, weight loss, and lifestyle and exercise. So I think it would be better if I kind of turn this into a podtent. I don't know if that makes any sense, but maybe I can start adding some content in the podcast while I explained it. Like if I go to the gym or if I go to the grocery stores, I can explain what I'm getting, what I'm buying, why am I buying it, what type of food am I getting, what is good for my body, what is good for my diet, and just kind of talk about it through the process of this podcast. So we're pivoting over. Videos are, kind of iffy. I'm still wanting to do a lot of videos, but I guess I got caught up in the whole wanting to be a YouTuber type of person that has fun on YouTube and doesn't really have any purpose. But this is gonna be a little bit different. So like the videos that I had, they really didn't have any like direction. They didn't really have like anything that I was showing you guys. I was kind of showing you the process from A to B into the finishing product. It was just more like me having fun, having a lifestyle, and doing stupid stuff like other YouTubers that do, that have hundreds of thousands of followers and they're out there having fun and showing their lifestyle. But I'm not there yet. Maybe I'll be there, but maybe I can just transition over to what I can do with the podcast, explain everything that, I'm going through on my weight loss journey, and start from the beginning. Have special guests like Jawan Stewart in my last video. Shout out to Jawan Stewart. He will be on the podcast pretty soon. Don't know how soon, but we are working details out. I want to ask him how was his latest Mr. Universe Olympia, I guess you could say, show. I was going to say tournament, not tournament. Show, as a first time ever show as a professional. He's got his pro card. He won it last year. Now this time, moving forward, flash forward, he did a show that is actually his first ever professional show out in Toronto. So I want to see, and I want to ask him some questions, what the process was like to getting prepared, what it was to do to get out there, what do you need to do, what does it take, what do you need a coach, what kind of coach do you need, where do you find these coaches and nutritionists and people that help you pose and stuff like that. There's just so many questions, and for you guys, that's maybe something you might be interested in wanting to learn and listen to what he has to say about the whole process of being a professional bodybuilder. Also, a couple other people, that are big influence in my life that, push me forward into doing stuff like this and have been through nutritional big milestones in their life, like possibly running a marathon or losing the weight from going from fat to fit, and or just, kind of giving me pointers and tips and stuff like that on how they did their journey of weight loss. So that is what's going to happen here on the Gotta Get Your Proteins YouTube podcast. Please excuse my voice. It's a little bit raunchy because I'm just getting over bronchitis. I don't know what it was, but everybody's catching like a big bug right now, and I caught it pretty bad, and I'm still suffering from it. And I had COVID about 2.5-3 weeks ago, and I'm still coughing and spitting up nasty stuff. TMI, but I'm just letting you know that's why my voice is raunchy. But no excuses. I gotta be here to produce the best content. Trying to get in the game, trying to be up there, wanting to help you guys and give you tools. If there's something that I can do to help you out, or there's something that I can say that you can pick up on that can help you out in your lifestyle, in your diet, in your journey, that I can help, I would more than like to help you, more than be able to help you, and would love to help you in your journey if I can provide some type of pointers, tips, or ideas to help you in your journey. So thank you guys for tuning in. I just want to let you know that this is the first YouTube podcast for Gotta Get Your Proteins and proteins accessories. We are still, we're going to be very consistent. We're going to be producing 1 to maybe 2 podcasts a week where I do the solo talks and then a guest speaker. So I don't bore you guys. You would be interested in hearing different perspectives, but week by week, I am going to explain and talk about the things that I'm going through, the caloric deficit that I'm in for my body, how much intake of water that I'm drinking, doing researching, intermittent fastings, what type of diets are best for a body like mine, 5'7", 200 pounds, what type of diet that I want to get into, which is the athletic diet, what type of movements and body compounds and things that I need to do, deficits and type of exercises, which is HIIT, high intensity intervals training that I need to do to get into this athletic shape, because I am still active in the game of baseball, which is I play weekly, once a week in a grown men's league that it is recreational, but it is very competitive. It's something that I enjoy and I still keep up with. And I really like playing the game. It's very competitive. We have professional umpires, we have professional fields, and everybody has to be uniformed out. Nobody can step up on the field unless you have a uniform. Is unacceptable if you step on the field, and I really appreciate that. It gives the feel back to the people that play in this league like it's a professional league environment, like how it was in college. There's fans, it's free to watch, and that's what I'm doing right now. And so I want to get in a specific shape, right? I don't want to just lift weights, iso my muscles, get bigger, and not be mobile or athletic enough or flexible. So I want to do different types of compound movements with cardio while being in season and shaving weight, but being not sore, active, and flexible, so that way I can do these activities throughout the week. And when it comes to game time on Saturday nights, I will be not sore, prepared, fresh, strong, less weight, more skinny, and more, athletic, I would say. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Just training Stairmaster. I do it probably like 3 or 4 times a week, and I'm gradually working my way up so I can get better at it and last longer. And so the way I started, when I first started, I was like 215 pounds. Now I'm 202. So I've lost some weight. You guys tell in my face and my social media postings. Posting live feeds. Well, not live feeds, but live posts right after I worked out. Maybe a whole week of progression and showing the cutting of the weight. And right now I'm trying to lose inches, right? I don't care what the scale says. As long as I look good, feel good, and the waistline is telling me different, I'm going to be happy, and I know what I'm doing. Drinking a gallon of water a day, pushing myself to the limits, trying to do 2 a days. It's kind of tough on my body because I am overweight and I haven't worked out like that since I was a kid, but I'm doing my best to get back in the rhythm and get into shape, into baseball shape. So, and then also eating high protein, drinking a lot of water, like I said, more veggies, and just more good foods, right? Cutting out all the refined sugars. Refined sugars flare up your joints and hurt your elbows and makes you feel like lethargic and not fun, and it's just not good feeling whenever you're on sugars that are not healthy for you. So you want to eat healthy sugars. You want to eat good sugars. You want to be fruit. You want to eat fruit, bananas, potassium, all sorts of stuff like pears. Shout out to pears. That pears are delicious, and whatever. That's a Rick Ross reference. I hope you guys understand that. But good foods like that can help you in your metabolism and burn good calories and store good energy and have good feel to your body. And so working on a diet plan, listening to other experts, and taking that into consideration in the most highest respects in their industry. So I learn a lot, right? I want to be a student of the game. I want to be the best possible version of myself. I'm 28, about to be 29 in about a week and a half. June 23rd, shout out to you, boy. June 23rd, I've been doing this for about 7 years. This is my 7th year doing it, right? I started off with my iPhone camera and setting up a tripod to where I was running hills up and down and putting a little bit of music, and it was pretty bad production, don't get me wrong, but I enjoyed the process of filming and editing and trying to provide some type of good content that you guys can follow. And lately, in the past 6 months to this whole year, I was producing some pretty good videos, and I enjoyed that process. It was so much fun, and I really liked doing it, and I did lose a lot of weight while doing it. And so, but I wasn't consistent because it was a lot of hard work. And that just sounds very excusable, but trust me, when you get into the video game, you'll understand how hard it is to work at it and be very consistent to produce better content. Every single time, post a fire video that outdoes the last one. So, you know, I lost my direction. I lost ideas. I didn't know what I was going or where I was going, but it's okay. We live, we learn, and we're here now, and we're doing better. The production is a lot nicer, and we're talking about our health, lifestyles, and see who can get it done. And you know, I'm getting older, so the whole point of that was I'm getting older. I gotta boost my metabolism to where I need it to be. It's slowing down. I'm watching what I eat, like grains and gluten and stuff that sits on your body longer because I'm older and my metabolism is a lot slower. And so moving through that and trying to learn and get out of that and not eat like I used to eat as I was a teenager. Things are different. If I don't nip it in the butt now, trust me, it would be a lot harder to lose this weight. So gradually working my way up in the Stairmaster. Last time I was 5 minutes. The worst 5 minutes of my life. Felt like eternity. But then when I did 5 minutes again the next day, it was a little bit easier. Then I graduated myself up to 6 minutes. Then I went to 8 minutes, and all of a sudden I feel good enough to do 10 minutes. On the 10-minute mark, yes, I was a little bit dead, but I looked at the clock and I said, holy cow, I did 10 minutes. 8 of it was very strong. 8 of it was consistently at 6 speed. If you guys know anything about the Stairmaster, 6 speed is kind of a good pace. It's not too fast, not slow at all, but it's that constant speed that helps you really burn some calories. I see people up there at 8 to 10 speed, and I'm like, holy cow, how do they do it? But half the time they have their hands on the rails, kind of leaning up on it. So I would consider that cheating. If I can encourage you to really do some Stairmasters, maybe do less minutes, do just as fast, but do not touch the rails. Do not lean forward and just let your lower half just work. I encourage you to use your whole body to move up and down them stairs. It is no joke. I can barely do it, but I try my best to put my hands on my hips. I don't really like putting them on my hips, but if I can just stand there and kind of pump them a little bit, trust me, I think that works your body out a lot more, 10 times harder than what it is just to lean over on a Stairmaster and just let your lower half work. So I encourage you guys to push yourself, push your body, go harder, go deeper, get stronger, get better, eat clean to stay lean, and gotta get your proteins. You like that? I rhymed there. So I want to have fun on this podcast. I want to encourage you. I want to push you. I want to motivate you. I want you guys to say, hey, whatever you said, whatever you did, whatever you were doing is helping me motivate myself because I am in your situation. I work a full-time job and a part-time job. I work in logistics right now. And then after that, I go do my baseball training with the kids that I have that I've been coaching for 2 years. So I've been coaching for 2 years every 2 times a week, 3 times a week, and training and doing lessons for kids that need special training on the side. So if you guys are in the Houston area, look me up. I am in the Houston Greater Heights area. So I am very, very central to everybody. And you're more than welcome to look me up on Instagram. That's GAngel007. That's GANGEL007. GYPEL007 on the gram, or look me up on Facebook, Gabriel Angel. And you can look me up. You can look at my Instagram. You can look at my training videos that I have. Sometimes I post some training. Sometimes I have stories where I show people that I train kids. What do I do with the kids to get them in shape, into body shape? I used to be a very, very, very great collegiate athlete until I got hurt like everybody else, right? I didn't have the mindset to get hurt and get repaired on my shoulder to get back in the game. I just kind of gave up on myself and moved forward, which I don't like. And wasn't happy. I wasn't happy that I gave up on my dream and kind of just hit this wall where now I'm just playing in a competitive grown men league when I could be playing beyond that. I felt like I had the skills to play beyond that. Don't call me Uncle Rico because I'm not that guy. I'm not the one that says, hey, go long. Uncle Rico still got this arm and chunks of ball and Napoleon Dynamite or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. I ain't no Uncle Rico. I'm not washed up. Yes, I'm older. Yes, I'm fat, but I can still outdo anybody out there because I work so hard in my craft, in my skill to give some away and still be better than most, because that is how hard I work in my craft. My dedication was impeccable. Nobody can outwork me. When I was 18 to 20 years old, 22 years old, I was the guy, right? And I hate bringing back old stuff. I was this, I was that, because what am I now? And I totally understand. That's just the mindset, because right now I'm just trying to get back up, get on my feet. And this is why I provide this content for you guys. So that way I can show you how it's done. Show you guys that it's not over. It's never too late. It's always good enough to be healthy for your family. Most of you guys have kids now that are my age. Like I said, I'm turning 28, 29. Class of 2013. We just hit our 10-year mark for graduating from high school. That flashed by so fast. Now I got to get ready for my 30s, and who knows what's going to happen. I have a great feeling that my 30s are going to be great, because I'm going to get back in shape and I'm going to show you guys how I do it. And I just have a lot of avenues, a lot of opportunities of showing or getting better and greater with my businesses and promoting myself. So I want you to guys be along for the ride, watch, be viewers, and if you enjoy it, please give me a good feedback. If I can help out, if you have any tips, or if you want any tips or any pointers, ask me. And if I can grow off of you guys as well, I would love to. Right? I'm all about positive feedback here. Getting back on our feet. Hey, whatever we did in the past is not who we are now. It does define where we're at now, but it's not going to define us as a person and for the future. Whatever you do now does affect you 2 years from now in the future. So why not nip it in the butt and go for a run? Get on the Stairmaster. Go to the gym. I'm telling you right now. And if you're not going to, do it for yourself. Do it for your family. Do it for your kids. Do it for your wife. Right? Be attractive. Be sexy for your wife. Be attractive. Be good, healthy for your kids. Have a long life. Have good longevity. Be active and healthy enough to take your kids out and go to the park and enjoy and not having to dread it, right? Life is about enjoying the moments. What better way to enjoy it while being healthy? It's so much more different when you're healthier. So, man, I'll tell you what. Speaking of the gym, I love and hate going to LA Fitness. Number one reason why I love going to LA Fitness, please don't hate me for it, but I'll tell you what, the eye candy is the best, right? I love the eye candy, and not only just the women there, but the men that are in shape motivate me. Don't take that the wrong way, but the men there that are in shape, that dedicate themselves to push harder and get stronger, motivate me, because I'm like, damn, I want to be that guy. I want to be a 10 out of 10 in my body, in my life. I want to be a 10 out of 10 in business. I want to be that guy to attract 10s. If I could put myself to be a 10 out of 10 as a male, imagine what I can do to attract a beautiful woman that has 10 out of 10 traits. So, men, if you're listening to this, I was listening to a Bedros Keuilian podcast, and he was explaining, how can you ever dream or get a 10 out of 10 woman if you're not a 10 out of 10 guy? Which makes sense. Equals attract equals. I'm not going to, level myself down just to find a woman that's on, that's somebody that's not on my level, right? Because we want to bounce off of each other. We want to grow together. We want to be equal partners and attracted to each other. So I only say that because I'm single. So ladies, I'm working myself there. I'm going to be a 10 out of a 10 pretty soon. Look out, because once I lose this panza, y'all ladies won't have any chance. So, we're here. We're here doing the damn thing. If it's not now, then never, right? I don't want to be the, oh, look what could have happened, or, oh, if I would have known, I would have done it all, would have gave it my all. The only way you can push for opportunity is if you push and go for it, right? People say, man, you're lucky to have what you have. I'm not lucky. I pushed for opportunity, and luck just happened to strike me at the right place because I pushed, and I was in the right place at the right time because I pushed myself there. Opportunities, good luck comes from opportunities that is pushed by you. So motivate yourself, get better. Always push for opportunity. Enjoy your time while you're doing it. So also, sorry I keep track, moving through my thought process because I just have so many things going through my mind, and it's just fun talking to you guys. So the gym, I like the eye candy, but I hate LA Fitness because of the traffic. The traffic is terrible, right? And what I mean by that is 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock at night, 5 p.m. in the evening. It is the worst time to ever work out at an LA Fitness because everybody is there all at the same time using the machines and texting. I kid you not, that is one of my biggest pet peeves. If you are on your phone, I really just want to scream at you and tell you get off the phone and hit your workout. You should only be at the gym no more than an hour and a half. If you guys are there for more than an hour and a half, that's because you're procrastinating on your phone and you're really not isolating your muscles, doing your cardio, and really getting in shape. You're just there to post selfies and show everybody that you're at the gym, or maybe you just don't have nothing to do and just watching the eye candy like most guys, right? So guys, get off the phone, get on the machine, do 10 reps, 8 to 12 reps of what you're doing. Stand up a little bit, check your heart rate. Soon as your heart rate goes down, get back on the machine. Shouldn't take more than 15 seconds to get back on the machine. Hit your 4 sets with the weights that you are choosing to do. If you're trying to get shredded, or if you're trying to iso your muscles and get stronger or bigger, whatever the case may be, no more than 15 seconds in between sets. Come on, guys, let's be better. Make the gym better, right? Make the gym more accessible for more people to come in, get their workouts, and get out, right? Now, if you're talking and marketing and doing whatever, that's another story for another day. But if you're there for a gym workout, get your butt in the gym and only work out for an hour. Don't be on your phone texting, because you're wasting my time and you're wasting other people's time, and more likely, you're wasting your own time, right? So that's my 2 cents on that, right? I want to switch over to 24 hours. It's cleaner, but I don't like clean, believe it or not. I like more of the sheet metal hot garage type of atmosphere workout where everybody's pushing each other and throwing weights around and throwing tires around and screaming and throwing weights on the floor and making loud clashing sounds on the ground with the weights being thrown around. It's just nothing like it. That's how I grew up. Weight training and working out and being in the best shape of my life was through that type of atmosphere. And that is the best atmosphere. If you think I'm lying, go try it yourself. I guarantee you're going to enjoy that type of atmosphere. If you like the clean gyms and whatever, just be there because it's nice, it's clean, it's got all the equipment and stuff like that you think you need. By all means necessary, do what you got to do. But I only go to LA Fitness because if I am traveling or going whatever, it is accessible for any gym in the nation to get a workout in. So that is the one thing that is very convenient to me, and I really, really like that about LA Fitness. But because of that, it is more accessible for others as well. And, I can't knock them down. They have a good business plan, and shout out to LA Fitness. So yeah, LA Fitness. I'll see y'all soon. I like running in the mornings and working out in the evenings, and then go training at night for the kids and stuff like that, and work throughout the day. And that is just my lifestyle. I find the time. No excuses. Is what I have to do, what I have to get done to be the motivator and the person that I need to be for you guys. So I appreciate it for listening to my rant. Thank you so much. This is the first ever Gotta Get Your Protein YouTube podcast, episode number 1. Guest speaker should be coming in next week. If not, then you guys can hear my rant about how I got this week prepared. I did cook my lunch earlier today. Today's Wednesday, so I'm cooking for the weekend, right? I'm buying vegetables, steaming them, cooking some chicken. I hate cooking, I hate cleaning, but I got to do what it takes to be in shape and whatever's necessary to get into that body that I'm dreaming about. So playoffs is coming up. Well, we already played our first playoff, the Hot Shots. We have 3 rounds. We won the first round. Got to be in shape for the next round. And if we win that one, we go to the championship. And I would love to be in tip-top shape. I'm still not going to be at the goal weight that I need to be at, but I'll be more athletic, more active, and more light on my feet. So that way I can be an asset to my team and help them win a championship. So thank you guys for listening to the first ever Gotta Get Your Protein YouTube podcast. If you enjoy it, hit the like button, subscribe, share it to everybody. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next podcast. And remember, gotta get your proteins and proteins accessories. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day.